shadows casting dreams tonight. A land flickers like a guiding light. Through the wilderness of thoughts we roam, seeking footprints that will lead us home. In the shadows casting dreams tonight, a lamp flickers like a guiding light. Through the wilderness of thoughts we roam, seeking footprints that will lead us home. Silent whispers echo through the trees, rustling leaves speak in melodies. A path unsudden yet we tread, the lamp our beacon shining ahead. Lamp in the wilderness burning bright, cutting through the darkness of the night. We wanna lost but hold it close. In its soft glow we find our lost. Through the thickets tangled in our minds, a spark of hope is what.
G'day there to you watching this video. Earth is flat and curveless, and space is fake. Today we'll go through some video, some memes, and other evidences. So let's check it out.
That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator.
A little chubbier.
A little chubbier.
Yeah.
Chubby's a good way. It's like pear-shaped.
Yeah.
So it turns out the pear-shapedness is bigger than the height of Mount Everest above sea level.
So these are just paintings, imaginary.
It is photoshopped, but it's has to be.
So no stars, no satellites, there's no spin. And the photo behind them, the painting, nothing moves in it. There's no clouds moving, nothing. It's all fake.
To play cards, but playing cards in space is actually kind of difficult because as soon as you deal one out, they go flying all the way. But a deck of cards makes another interesting demonstration, which is you can use it as a nice satellite and demonstrate how when you spin things along their widest axis, this is called a maximal inertial axis, it flies very stably. If you spin a deck of cards along its thinnest line, its minimal axis, it flies very well. But if you spin a deck of cards or any other block rectangular object in anything other than its maximum or minimum axis, watch what happens. It actually will, oh, here we go, let me see if I can keep the camera here. It'll actually tumble. Do you see how it twists every now and then? That twist is a very unusual phenomenon that is true of spinning objects in space. So a deck of cards makes some very interesting games and demonstrations that you can do in space.
So his whole deck of cards float.
Some of you may be familiar with the old experiment about the hammer and the feather. Well, in this case, our feather will be played here by this four of spades. And you may expect everything up here in microgravity to float, because most everything does float.
No, 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 no.
So the lightest thing he's got there doesn't float. So fake. I can't believe people believe this bullshit. So I've got some footage coming up here. It's them filming it.
released more classified documents than the rest of the world's media combined.
20 times. Such a bad quality video. I don't know who that guy is, but it looks like a possessed man.
That's the best. Let's say another one to Fred. I think that's awfully good. That one and the one before it was pretty good. Do we have about 15 seconds? Oh yeah, you got a lot of time here.
I claim this land in the name of...
What do you got now?
Oh yeah, look, we're gonna fool the world.
Now move.
The flag's just waving in the wind. So this was filmed in the Nevada desert. This guy looks like a rabbit. Fancy and out in the desert.
Let me walk it. Here's what we really need is when we go to his left and then manage back. Is that right? No light. Headlight.
Look at this thing. It's just, it's terrible. How's that gonna fit on there? Shuttle. Is it like one of those fold up pushies? These guys are just in a plane.
Exactly right, and it has to be. We have to be high enough so that we've got you against blue sky and not against Earth as you're coming in. You're coming in a descending approach as you get in.
Over. We can rehearse it. Said, go back and we'll rehearse
We
it.
can rehearse it.
Ready? And action. Headlight.
Yeah, there's helicopters on the moon. Obviously this is filmed in the desert, it's not actually on the moon. Because space is fake. What is this thing?
That's right.
We're a little deep now,
Right.
but let me tell you.
We're rolling.
Arthur? Right now, Jim, that was better.
Forget it.
The third speed.
Cut the third.
Boy, Houston, the beauty of this place is just absolutely incredible. There's another spectacular view. The pilot who missed the crater. Watch out. Watch out, John. Action.
Let's say it's another one to print. I think that's awfully good.
Did they use clap sticks on this one? Be a mic tap hit.
Action.
What the feelings of the Apollo program are, and the symbol of mankind that we can live in peace and harmony in the future.
I didn't kick him all the way up. Rather than me to say anything about the, I like to keep this stuff to an absolute minimum. Peter has
coming up now. I'll call you off the ground.
Hatch light. No, I had
Landed in the field there.
Okay, you can be the biplane coming overhead about 300 feet.
There's a set. We set it up, mate.
The third speed. Cut the third.
Tail sight coming up right now.
Right now, Jim, that was better.
rehearsal, guys.
It's a rehearsal, guys.
Ready and action.
Action. Again. Really? That's not real.
I think it's been almost 10 years since we've been trying to do this.
Space invaders.
Pitch forward, got a really good view.
You're looking great. Coming up 9 minutes. Roger, understand. Go for landing. 3,000 feet.
Peter has put a mark back there where he wants it to land.
What's the now?
It's a tire.
Forward. Forward.
Is it a good spot? Good to know? Yeah, that is.
What the actual
Command override off.
worst?
Engine arm off.
We're home.
Lost in
413
space.
is in.
Man on the moon.
Worse.
Okay.
Worse than lost in space.
Ready and action.
What do you think?
Well, it's not a good idea, but what were you gonna do?
Right now, Jim, that was better.
Forget it.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is this shot, right? Only then, what are you going to move around another master before you get in closer?
Oh no, this sequence right here. Now I'm moving to the two-shot view that picks it up from there, and then moving it to a four-shot that comes back. As the scene progresses, we're going around. Because I don't think you can divorce this conversation from that. I'll forgive it, just came from 5 solid minutes of this. Very important to understand you reacting the way we would react to seeing this.
This is so trash. Space is fake. We've got some memes here to go through. See how the smoke reacts to whether you're moving or not. Where'd all the stars go? I've never seen a star falling up like that. It cool where they film their fake shit. Just fit into this. Exactly. Moonlight, who switched the lights off? The moon is not a physical body, it's a heavenly body. Nearly 500,000 miles on one tank, come on. Things that make you go, You know, Mask the Dragon. Where it doesn't exist. Curvature does not exist. The Wonderbolt. No way that could withstand any sort of vacuum pressure. So they say that the exosphere, the thermosphere, can get up to 1200 degrees. And they say that their satellites are made from aluminium. Aluminium melts at around 650 degrees. So let's take a look at a video of a guy melting aluminium. I have tested this myself.
It needs to be steel, as the melting point for steel is around 1500 degrees C. The melting point for aluminium is around 650 degrees C, so the wood will melt the aluminium, but not the steel container. You can now turn on your air supply Add the aluminium and get melting. The smaller the pieces of aluminium are, the quicker they will melt, but I have just added big bits of angle before, and these have melted just fine. During melting, you will need something to lift the crucible. As it is made of steel, pliers will be just fine for this, but the heat may melt any plastic that gets too close to the fire. Also, protective equipment like gloves and goggles are a must. Make sure you use a new tin can each time you melt, as it won't take long for it to burn through, and you don't want molten metal everywhere. You are now ready to cast aluminium from your free melting furnace.
This guy's doing a flip right here, and the guy next to him just reaches up and grabs a harness that's right on his hip.
I gotta pause it real quick. I'm gonna pause it because the funniest part to me, well, there's several funny parts by the way, but the lady in the background with the hair, it's like, did someone not think that like we've got to make her hair look like that, right? It's got to be standing up, dude. It is hard as a rock. It's not moving.
Yeah.
It's like we must be in space. Look at her hair. Like obviously, there's this thing called hairspray. So here goes this guy doing a backflip, and
then gravity just like gravity goes away. They must have found a pocket.
Gravity goes away, and he fell.
Yeah.
Or he got caught up in that harness he's wearing. Here comes the one with Senior. In the background. Holy hell.
And it's obviously a guy filming with a green tennis ball in front of a blue screen.
Right. Clearly, I mean, it's not even...
And then here's a clip of what they turned it into.
Here's this water particle. Yep. Wow.
This guy just disappears like, makes sense.
Yeah, I'm good to go. Hey, I gotta go. Yeah, what do we got back there? Another green screen?
And this guy
just the ones where they're doing the he's hanging his shirt like you can see
it's not even good.
You can clearly see the harness. It's like if you take your hands right now and you grab your shirt and you just pull out. Like it's this one's my favorite right here.
Green
the guy goes to reach for what a doofus.
But watch their thing at the end. I think this guy's always in it, man. He's the biggest clown.
He's the worst. Like they got to be like, hey Bob, we got to get you out of here, bro. Like you're blowing our...
Look at this.
Let me reach up there. Oh wait, kung fu.
Here, I'm gonna pause it real quick. So
we have to. We got to expand.
So I imagine this guy in the green that's doing this flip. Like when they're practicing, they're like, oh, this guy's got the shit, man. He nails every flip and you can never tell, right? So he's like the practice king of flips. But then whenever they go to film it, he gets nervous and he spoofs it up and grabs his harness. Because he is the most
he's Ray Finkel.
Terrible, man.
So there's so much content out there, it's hard to keep up with it all. These were just some of the proofs that space is fake. Thanks for watching my video. If you want the latest news and the best truth, check out Awake Souls YouTube channel. Also check out the Limitless channel on Rumble, Rise and Grind, the latest news, best music and truth. There's a true map of our reality, centered on your country to get the most accurate picture of where you're at. I'm still learning and leveling up every day. If I've got something not quite right, let me know in the comments below. Cheers.